roasty. There's definitely that vegetable flavor in there, but it's not really as grassy as it is in the sencha, the Japanese green. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Bad Hatter, takes of a certified tea sommelier in training, and this is my first video. So I hear a lot about people who don't like green tea. They say it's bitter, that it's too grassy, or that it just doesn't taste good, but they make themselves drink it anyway because it has all these supposed health benefits. As someone who consumes tea on a regular basis, I can tell you that there are things that you can do to make your tea experience more enjoyable. So the first thing that I would recommend is you're not supposed to make green tea with boiling water. The water should be 140 to roughly 175. I have a kettle that does it on about 170, 180. And that's because green tea in particular is very sensitive. If it is boiled, it releases a lot of chemicals that can make it very bitter. So a lot of people who are complaining that their tea is bitter, I think this is what's happening. So if you don't have a special kettle like mine, you're going to have to wait about 20 minutes or so after boiling. It kind of depends. So that you don't risk making the tea bitter. Another thing you might want to consider is loose leaf tea versus tea bags. Loose leaf tea is more expensive, but often you're getting a superior product, which is less likely to be bitter. And you get a lot more varieties in the teas themselves as well, not just the ones you find at the store, because the ones you find at the store, those are not so good quality, and they have a greater likelihood of being bitter. So I actually have two green teas right here, one from China and one from Japan, and they're different in noticeable ways. Green tea goes through this process called fixing. It's basically when they de-enzyme it so that it can't oxidize further to become a black tea. And the Chinese green teas they do this by pan firing them in woks. So I'm going to try it. Okay, so this is Dragonwell. It's a higher grade of Chinese green tea. And I like to describe the flavor as kind of a tempera vegetable flavor. Kind of nutty, kind of roasty. There's definitely that vegetable flavor in there, but it's not really as grassy as it is in the sencha, the Japanese green, because Japanese greens, in order to fix them, are steamed. So this one has a very obvious grassy flavor and with some marine minerality in there as well. In the lower grades, you're definitely going to be seeing more grassiness than minerality. But when you get to the higher grades, such as with Gyokuro, you're going to see a lot more marine flavors and even some sweetness. So you'll definitely want to keep that in mind when you're picking out which kind of tea you want to drink. If you're confused, then in most tea shops there are people who can help you. And the last thing you want to consider is scented or flavored tea. So the most commonly known one is jasmine green tea, but there are all sorts of flavors. There are like rose and sakura blossoms, just all kinds of flavors. I even have one over there that has like a tropical flavor. It's got coconut and papaya and pineapple in it. So that's a good start for if you want to try out green tea so that the grassy flavors aren't as noticeable. So in conclusion, you don't have to settle for bitter, nasty green tea. There are ways that you can make it so that it's a lot more enjoyable and it might be a while to get used to, but trust me, these tips will help. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe if you do.